Hello again, it's Lock Noob, and we have something really awesome here. This is it's a disc lock, and it's clearly some kind of Abloy clone. And with a combination of Google Translate and some extremely helpful people on Twitter, we think that this sort of says a mini device USSR made at the Ryazan plant for calculating and analytical machinery. And Ryazan is a city in Russia, so it seems legit. And this was kindly sent to me by Vladinica, which is really awesome of them. So yeah, it's really cool. It's such a cool little Abloy clone. It's quite smooth. It's a little bit notchy. Did you hear that? A little bit notchy, but it's relatively smooth altogether. I think it's got 9 discs. And, well, we can have a go at picking it, but the only way we can pick it is with a dedicated Abloy disc pick. This is a silver bullet. And when I first tried to tension this, I put the pick in and I could rotate it almost 360 degrees and there was no tension at all. So what I did is the old trick of adding a couple of very small magnets to the bottom. Now, you've got to make sure that there aren't any strongly magnetic parts in a lock before you do that, especially if you can't get it apart, which we can do here. So I can just pop those on like that, and it gives me just a little bit of extra depth, which means I can pick up the first disc, or the last disc even. And so if I put that there on my thumb, you can see that I can pick up the disc which would be at that position. This is just spacer, and then that'll lead me to pick this disc here. So that's what we're going to do. Let's have a quick look at this wonderful, almost grease-proof paper leaflet, and well, it just tells you how to sort of install it from what I can tell. Very, very awesome though. It's rare to get the paperwork with one of these, so absolutely love it. Let me throw this in a vise and see if I can get a reasonable angle for you to see the picking of it. Okay, so, well, this isn't perfect, but we're going to go with it. The key sort of still turns and sort of works, so that's good. And let's go in with this. Now, I found that the tension's really, really hard to get in this lock. I don't really know why. And the feedback you get is really subtle. The thing is with this is I can't put too much tension on. Let me see if I can angle it a tiny bit for you. Because if I do, then all the pieces here are so fragile, they're held on just by the grub screws. If I put too much tension on, then I lose, then the whole thing slips around. So let's just try disc 1. And it's hard to sort of tell, but I think I'm going to stop back there. Ah, do you know what? I just moved the tension at the top and it seems to have increased the amount of binding, I'm guessing, which is really cool. So yeah, in fact, I'd say it's sort of there-ish. Okay, next. Oh, really nice. It sort of clicked into that position. Okay, next one. There aren't any false gates on this, I don't think. Can't seem to get onto... Oh, I can. That disc. And that seems to just fall into a gate here. I can't feel anything on this one, so I'm going to leave where it is. That stopped about here. Next one. Oh, that's stiff. Very binding very heavily. That seems to have settled around here. Might have to wiggle them a bit later. That's really binding now. In fact, I'm finding it very hard to turn it. Oh, wow, did you hear that? It sort of clicked into position. That's really good. And that seems to have settled here. So, oh, hold on. Yes. We actually have an open. I didn't expect that. I think that previously when I've tried to pick this, I haven't quite got the tension right. I wonder if it's that I haven't got the spacing of the magnet just right, and I wasn't quite getting on the last disc to pick it, but that wasn't too hard actually. I mean, I have practiced this one a few times, so maybe that's why, but can you see that the tailpiece turns now? Oh, and there we go. So let me see if I can get this pick out, and we'll have a go gutting it. There we go. Okay, move that somewhere. And I have tried to gut this before, and it's got one of those little spring clips there. So if I somehow try to leave under it and try not to snap it, because I don't know if I'm going to get a replacement, considering how this is Soviet era lock. And let's have a go at just pushing out the core, and we'll have a quick look inside there. So there is the disc pack. This is the sidebar, and it's, can you see down there, it's sprung. It's really odd, and again might explain why you get some very strange feedback, because it doesn't spring evenly. It only springs from one end, which is really odd. And then the discs all have their own little spacing wafer. We can quickly just pop these out. There aren't any false gates I can tell. And it's so greasy inside here. Yuck. That is so greasy. I'm going to have to clean my desktop after this, aren't I? I can tell. Ugh. Yuck, yuck, yuck. And lastly, that one. So there you go. How many discs do we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 discs. Loads of grease. Look at the greasy fingers. I've actually got a wipe here, so that's really good. And so there you go. Yeah, that's the mini device disc lock from the Ryazan plant for calculating and analytical machinery. Possibly, if you saw that leaflet earlier, and you can give me a better translation than what I've managed to ascertain, then please do. That'd be really helpful. If you like this video, please consider giving it a like and a comment. And if you haven't already subscribed, do consider subscribing as well. And I'll see you all next time.